Everyone is talking about ETFs. The best ETF, the 3 best ETFs, the 5 best ETFs, the 7 best ETFs. Let me tell you something. Come closer. And let's get rid of these videos. I started investing more than 10 years ago, built different ETF portfolios for myself and for clients. And if I would have to start investing all over again, this is how I would do it. Pick any random ETF you want that is available here in the EU, no matter which one, and you can put this ETF in a broker app. This probably doesn't surprise anyone because the top broker apps are literally everywhere. They spend millions on advertising. Everyone is talking about them. If you're just a tiny little bit into investing, you've probably heard the names Scalable Capital or Trade Republic before. In case you find after watching this video that putting your ETFs into one of these broker apps seems right for you, you can watch this video to find out which the best app is for you. And just in case you're wondering, I don't use any of the two. I use a different broker that I like a lot better. You can find out which broker that is in the video. What may be surprising though is that there are also 2 other ways to invest in ETFs. Instead of putting the ETF of your choice in the broker, you can also put it in a base pension level 1. That can give you more than 55,000 euros tax benefits every year, which we'll come to right after discussing private pensions level 3 as the third and final home of your ETF. There are videos on our channel explaining all the different options in detail if you want to continue going down this rabbit hole. If not, you can also book a free meeting with us right here, and then we can discuss together which of these 3 options will be the best for you. Let's talk about taxes. Not a pleasant topic, I know, but it will help us to find the most tax efficient home for your ETFs with the most tax benefits. So stay with me. Just keep one thing in mind before we begin. Taxes should never ever be the main reason why you engage in any investment. There are lots of investments out there with great tax benefits, but they absolutely suck. A ETF will not become great if you find a tax efficient way to invest in it. A really good ETF, however, will become even better if you get tax benefits on top. Taxes are important in 3 different phases. When you invest in your ETF, over the years while you hold your ETF, and when you finally sell your ETF. And we start easy with the taxation if you invest in a broker. Nothing. You have money on your bank account, you transfer it to your broker, buy an ETF with it, and that's it. No tax benefits, no taxes you have to pay, nothing. So you're basically investing straight from your net income, which is taxed money already. Because you don't get paid your gross salary, you get paid your net salary. That is different in the base pension level 1. Not that you suddenly get paid your gross salary when you have a base pension level 1. That would be insanely cool, but that's unfortunately not how it works. But you can declare your ETF investment as tax-deductible costs. This year, singles can invest more than 27,500 euros and married couples more than 55,000 euros in ETFs in base pensions and deduct it from their taxes. Let's make the example and say you invest 10,000 euros this year into your base pension. If you make more than 67,000 euros as a single person or 134,000 as a married couple, you will be in the 42% tax bracket. That means you can deduct your ETF investment into your base pension level 1 with a 42% tax benefit. So your 10,000 euro get invested in ETFs, and when you file your tax declaration next year, you will get 4,200 euro, 42% of 10,000 euros. You can invest again in ETFs, in real estate, in whatever. And just this easy. You basically made a guaranteed return of 42% without even your ETFs growing just a single cent in value. And what happens when you put your ETFs in a private pension level 3? Nothing. No tax benefits, just like in the broker. You will get tax benefits when you receive the money, which we'll come to in a moment. But first, let's talk about the taxes while holding your ETFs. When you receive a dividend in your broker, it's taxed. When you sell an ETF with a profit, it's taxed. So when you rebalance your portfolio, you will be taxed. Even if you don't do anything, you will be taxed because of the Vorabpauschale, the preliminary tax we all have to pay no matter if we make a profit or not. There are only two ways to avoid paying taxes in your broker. Legally, of course, which is the only way you want to avoid paying taxes. Please don't commit tax fraud, guys. You can either keep your investment profits smaller than 1,000 euros a year, which sounds like a lot when you're just starting out your investing journey. But if you want to build your entire financial future on ETFs, 1,000 euros a year is not a lot of profits. So the only real way to pay no taxes while you invest over the next 10, 20, 30 years, real tax-deferred growth, is putting your ETFs in pensions. That's basically the difference between the broker and all types of pensions. The pensions are a tax shield that help your money grow faster without paying taxes all the time to the government. Probably the most important phase is the third, when your money is returned to you, right? I mean, investing is not an end in itself. You do it to make the most of your money and get out as much as possible. Unfortunately, the broker app is again not very tax efficient because you have to pay 25% capital gains tax again on all profits you didn't pay 25% earlier with the preliminary investment tax. And with the pensions, it gets interesting. Because you got up to 55,000 euros tax benefits per year while investing in your base pension level 1, now you have to pay taxes, of course. And not capital gains tax like in the broker, but your personal income tax rate, which sounds bad at first because your personal income tax rate can be as high as 42%, so much higher than just 25% capital gains tax, but for the vast majority of people, it will be highly beneficial. The average monthly pension from the German public pension as of last year was 1,543 euros gross. That is before taxes and health insurance. How much taxes would you have to pay on 18,516 euro income? 1,543 times 12? 7.5% only. Far, far less than 25% capital gains tax. Now let's say you get an additional 1,000 euros a month from your base pension level 1 that would be added to your income. How much taxes would you have to pay now? 15%. So still 10% less than capital gains tax. And even if you get an additional 2,000 euros a month from your base pension level 1, you would still pay 19.5% taxes only. So I think we can all agree that it's highly beneficial we have to pay personal income tax instead of capital gains tax on our base pension, right? Right. Now what about level 3 pensions? Here it gets real interesting because you can choose how your money is returned to you. We'll talk more about flexibility in a moment. The first option is that you take all your money, what you invested, plus all the capital gains as one large lump sum. In that case, taxation is pretty easy because you will get a 50% tax benefit compared to the broker. So you will pay 12.5% taxes only. Let's make an example because this could mean hundreds of thousands of euros difference for you. Let's say you're 30 years old right now and save 500 euros a month with the average return of the stock market of 7% per year. When retirement age comes around, you saved almost 1 million euros, out of which 222,000 is your invested money and 776,000 is your capital gains. Pretty nice, am I right? Capital gains means 25% capital gains taxes. So in the broker, you would have to pay 194,125 euros in taxes. Ouch. That's a lot of money. And in the private pension level 3, you get a 50% tax benefit, so you pay 12.5% only. That means we cut the taxes in half and you have to pay 97,000 euros only. Still a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but I would much rather pay 97,000 euros in taxes than 194,000. And if you choose the monthly pension from your private pension level 3, your tax rate will be even lower because you don't pay taxes on your entire capital gains. No. You pay taxes on your Ertragsanteil only. And this Ertragsanteil is a percentage that goes down the older you are. Let's say you retire at standard age of 67, which means your Ertragsanteil percentage is 17%. Now, that doesn't mean you have to pay 17% taxes. It's a lot lower. It means that 17% of your monthly pension will be subject to tax. So if we take the example from earlier again, where you get the average 1,543 euros from the German public pension plus 1,000 euros from your private pension level 3, your personal tax rate was 15%. And 15% taxes on the 17% Ertragsanteil of your pension, because the other 83% will be paid completely tax-free, is an effective tax rate of 2.5% only. So you can see that it's super easy to boost your ETF investments big time by making use of tax benefits of pensions, either level 1 or level 3, or both of course. And if we can help you with that, then let us know by booking a free meeting with us right here. Now, in typical PerFinEx fashion, we like to look at both sides of the coin. And tax benefits are nice and all, but you kind of have to pay for them because you might give away flexibility. And this is the main reason why I feel that the internet sees brokerage accounts as the one and only solution for absolutely everyone and everything, because they're as flexible as it gets. Now, this sounds nice, right? Your money is super flexible and you can do with it whatever you want. Buy, sell, back, forth. But this requires lots of discipline from your side, which, speaking from 7 years experience as a financial advisor, very few people have. The base pension level 1 on the other side, the exact opposite of flexibility. Because of the tax benefits you get every single year, the government locks your money away until the age of 62, which is the earliest retirement age here in Germany. I know that's not pleasant, and I'm usually the first person to happily the government with every opportunity that presents itself, but here it makes sense from a government perspective. If you are 30 years old right now and max out your base pension level 1 with more than 55,000 euro tax benefits every year, you could get more than 2 million euro tax benefits from the government by the time that you retire. And this is the exact reason why there's no lump sum possible here. Because some people would get all these nice tax benefits over the decades, take out the lump sum, if it would be possible, spend it on beautiful flowers, and come back poor applying for minimum social security payments. Grundsicherung in German. The government is not stupid. They give you tax benefits only to make sure you will never ever be poor in retirement. And because your money is locked, you should be stupid either and invest all your money into a base pension level 1. Is it absolutely awesome to get up to 42% tax benefits when investing in ETFs? You're damn right it is. That's why I have a base pension level 1 for myself, but I'm not gonna lock my entire money away until 62. That would be stupid. Diversification, the true key to investment success, my friends. Now, what about the private pension level 3? It's not locked. That's the positive news. The bad news is that the tax benefits you're probably looking for only kick in after the age of 62. Earliest retirement age in Germany again. If you withdraw your money before that, you still receive the tax-free growth of your ETFs in phase 2, so it's not that bad. But when you take out your money before 62, you also have to pay regular 25% capital gains tax. After 62, you get at least 50% tax benefit, depending on if you take the lump sum or the monthly pension. We talked about that earlier. Now there's probably one question in your mind. What should you do now? What's the best way to invest in ETFs for you? If you are a very disciplined person, at least financially speaking, one of these broker apps can be great, because this whole flexibility can be a blessing and a curse at the same time, as it can be too much flexibility for you to handle. We have lots of clients that have brokerage accounts with us, and some of them use it for their retirement strategy. And every once in a while, they take money out of their account because they want to buy a new car or a nice vacation, a new kitchen for the house, whatever. Hold on a second. This money was meant for your retirement, right? And if you take out money every couple of months to spend it, then you will have a big problem later on because there's nothing left for you to retire. And that's why we are fans of diversifying investments for our clients into different accounts. Short-term goals, like an emergency fund, goes into a high-yield savings account. Mid-term goals, like a new kitchen or whatever, can be invested in a brokerage account. And long-term goals, like retirement, is best with ETFs in one of the pension plans. If you are a high earner and pay the 42% income tax rate, you probably want to save some taxes. The base pension level 1 is perfect for that because you can secure over 55,000 euros in tax benefits every year. You just have to be fine with locking your money away. If you don't want that, but still want to get at least some tax benefits, private pensions level 3 may be more for you, especially if you want to invest in real estate at some point. Because instead of giving money to the bank, rather invest your money in ETFs in a private pension level 3, let it grow tax-free until your early 60s, take it out with major tax benefits, pay off your mortgages, and ride debt-free into the sunset. What did we learn in this video? ETFs are awesome. I think we can all agree on that one. Let me know if you're not convinced and you want to see a video about the best ETFs out there. But contrary to popular belief, there is not one way to invest in ETFs that is the absolute best for everyone. It always depends on your personal situation and the goals you have. And this is why I want to encourage you with this video to diversify your investments. You probably have different goals in life, some short-term, some mid-term, and some long-term. And for all these different goals, there should be a different financial product. And if you want to build your entire financial future on ETFs, then at least diversify with the home that you put your ETFs into. And if we can help you with that, so you can make the most of your money, then let us know by booking a free meeting with us right here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday.